Today, we witness what has been unheard of in the whole of human history. That one who brings life is denied of life. One who brings breath is denied of breath. One who gives food is denied of the capacity to eat. One who gives the ability to move from place to place is demobilized. One who gives strength to work is rendered dead. What has not been heard of in history of creation happens today. Today is one of the most absurd days in the entire universe. The world is in mourning. Every good and thoughtful soul are in mourning for the death of our beloved Lord Jesus Christ. That is why it becomes a scandal for any Christian to go to any place of work today. That is why it becomes a scandal for any Christian to open shops. In Nigeria, the government for the past 9 years had been Islamic government, and yet they proclaim Good Friday as holiday for the entire country, for both Muslims and Christians. Then to find a Christian going to work, opening shops, or pertaining to any other matters, indulge themselves in activities other than the passion, is the greatest of scandal. It is a taboo. It is not what anyone should see or hear about, but that it takes place tells you how powerful Satan is in making us or in tempting us to look down on the greatest mysteries by which we ourselves have been given life. The Good Friday festivities might be very difficult, but no matter how difficult it is, if we cannot participate in the Stations of the Cross that goes around in a procession, we can sit comfortably inside the church and have our own Stations of the Cross as we wait for the congregation to converge. There is no excuse for anyone unless the person is demobilized, unable to move as a result of illness or accident, for anyone to absent themselves from the Good Friday festivities. On this day, we are meant to look at the rot that is in the human community. On this day, we are meant to join the heavenly host to repudiate the evil that was done to Jesus. On this day, we are meant to come together in solidarity to swear to the heavens that never in our presence will an innocent man die like this again. We not only commemorate the suffering and death of Jesus Christ, we equally reenact it. We join him in the sorrow. We walk with him on the 14 stations and arrive at that cross, and together we suffer his death in order for us to live. Today is a magnificent day in which a seed falls down and dies in order for countless number of shrubs to be exposed and expressed. And so it is sufficient for us to have this knowledge. In case we have never had that orientation, it is absolutely forbidden for any known Christian to miss any one of these festivities, especially the Good Friday festivities. One may even miss the Easter night festivities. One may even miss the Easter day festivity. Yes. But for Good Friday, for the sake of courtesy, for the sake of respect, for the sake of having the feeling of regret for what happened, no one, no Christian consciousness, no Christian conscience is bound to have an excuse not to participate in the Good Friday festivities. We have heard about all that took place. We saw how demons changed the course of some people's history. Instead of them to defend the goodness in Jesus, they rather released a criminal and a killer into the society and locked off an angel of life and of light into a tomb. One can easily say that for those who are not sensitive of this event are the people who will not commemorate this event. So the highest that we can do on Good Friday is to be around to accompany Jesus Christ in this difficult experience and to feel it in our own lives too, as a way of reparation for our own sins and for the sins of our beloved ones. It is a day in which we make qualitative declaration against injustice in our own families. When we join Jesus Christ going through this pain, in his name we speak to every manner of injustice. In his name we speak to every manner of pain and of sorrow and of sacrifices that are not worth it, of sickness, of diseases, of demonic horde against our comfort. On such days as this, after going through this with Jesus Christ, we have an authorization to declare that what Jesus Christ went through will never repeat itself in our families. Because Jesus had gone through it, it was meant to put to shame all the plans and the advancements of Satan for all eternity. And so after this service, that will be the end of any kind of ceremony for today, Good Friday. I will admonish that you go back to your homes to break your fast, and then you can come back in the evening by 4 to use the projector, and as a family, children, youth, parents, together we view the passion of the Christ. That is that aspect of the story of Jesus Christ that concentrated on the passion and death which leads to his resurrection. We'll make use of the projector screen, and all those who can provide data so that we can see this movie together as a church. May God bless us all. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.